happening? This is Joshua Boetsi and you're watching Sporting Icons.
Okay, so Dmitry Bivol, the WBA super lightweight world champion, defended his WBA world title against his mandatory challenger, Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez. This was the main event in Abu Dhabi, live on DAZN. Well, I think this fight played out pretty much how I thought it was going to play out, which is the faster man was going to be Dmitry Bivol, throwing punches in bunches, the timing, all that kind of good stuff. And Ramirez was just going to be a big, clunky guy. That's how I fully expected this fight to be. But at times, I did expect Zurdo to throw caution to the wind, throw big bombs, go to the body. Didn't really do it. In fact, Zurdo seemed very, very apprehensive in this fight. He did, almost a little bit amateurish at times. And I don't really know what that is. At times, he would literally crouch down to Bivol's level rather than just use your reach and your height and your strength and your power. And it's almost like he wanted to get Bivol on the ropes before he'd even do anything. And on a couple of occasions he did, but he didn't actually throw anything. He just seemed hesitant. And I do wonder whether or not Bivol hurt Ramirez on a couple of occasions, and Ramirez was apprehensive about getting hit back in case he got stopped. I don't really have the answer for it, but I think that Bivol was just technically superior in this fight. He was fast, he was accurate. He was like a rabbit, like a jackrabbit, bouncing in and out, where Zurdo was just, he looked clunky. That's what he looked. Big, clunky, just wasn't really that effective. He wasn't. But at the same time, as I said, it's easier said than done when we're sat here watching it. When you're in that ring, when you've got somebody punching you in the face backwards, what do you do? Of course, this was Zurdo's toughest test to date, no doubt. But again, this was a fight that he was really calling for. So I was under the impression that he's seen something in Bivol that he can exploit. Didn't really see it. Now, Zurdo, he did have his moments, for sure. I felt that his jab was his best weapon at times. But for some reason, he didn't really unload fully with that big left hand. Of course, he's a southpaw fighter. He just didn't do it. I don't know why he didn't do it. I have no idea. Did he have a problem with his hand or what was it? Who knows? Only he can answer that question. But Bivol, he looked like he was enjoying it. And Zurdo, at times, he looked like he was just happy to be there. Was he just happy to get his payday? I don't know. But at the same time, he did get hurt on a couple of occasions where I felt Bivol stunned him, but Bivol didn't jump all over him. I mean, especially in the early rounds, maybe he was conservative in energy. Maybe he wasn't too sure. He didn't want to walk onto something himself. Because Zurdo is a big puncher. I mean, out of his 44 wins, 30 of those by knockout. Of course, he is former super middleweight world champion. But for me, I felt that Bivol won this fight quite comfortably, to be honest with you. And it looked like that Ramirez was in all worlds of trouble at times. He really did. He looked like he was about to be stopped, and then Bivol would back off, and then that would give Zurdo a little bit of time to get back into it. And I think that the plan for Bivol was to win on points. Anyway, that's my thoughts. You drop me yours. Click thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.